Okay, we have 1 minute still to start. I want the people to start coming in. We have people from LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, X. So, as always, more than welcome to share, or to comment any questions you have or anything you want to ask me. Okay, I'm live, so just take advantage of me being live and me able to answer any questions you have. Okay, so okay, it's already 7 p.m. CT, my time, Central European time. I'm based in Barcelona, Spain. So today, I've been sharing quite a bit about our process. My team is not, but I do believe that for potential partners to join in, for students to see more about our process and how personalized step by step it is. I mean, I do not care about what the team thinks. I think this is a great idea, and it also makes us better. It encourages us to innovate when we're sharing our process. So it's great that people copy or find this helpful. It's amazing, and it helps us innovate. So today we're going to cover, okay, uh, the checklist that we send our students once we have the first call with them. Some students, we have them with the family. Some students are a bit more shy and just want to have a strategy call by themselves. But one thing we figured out is that they don't know how to communicate collegiate esports opportunities to parents. So that is why, well, honestly, why we created the checklist was one of our Australian students that was like, okay, so do you have like a checklist I can show my parents? Because this is great. Like, we just had a call, like all this information and stuff, but like, how do I transmit this? So that's why we created a checklist. This checklist is presentation based, okay, but like we usually have a 2-page checklist, okay, and this is just a brief summary of our checklist. But I hope you find it useful, okay. And as always, any questions, just hit them in the chat, okay. So this is how we communicate our students, that they can mention all these opportunities, that who we are as a company and how we can help them. Okay. So first, okay, we make them understand our value. Why go with us, okay, rather than by themselves. Okay. We do, first of all, establish our authority, like we're the largest recruitment student solution for esports for international students in the collegiate scene, okay, and work with over 200 universities, okay, and most of the top esport programs in the nation. So like the students have access to esports directors, okay, if their academic standard and competitive standard and budget fit otherwise, but they have access, okay, and all the calls with the esports directors will always present there to help them and guide them. Okay, that's something that really adds value, and the parents are very happy about that. Okay. Also, it's true that we have experience, okay, in 12 different countries, so we are very aware if the government helps, if the local government helps certain students, okay, what other regulations, visa timings, okay, in various countries. That helps a lot, because like a student from Colombia or Argentina may not have the same timings visa-wise as a student from Norway. Okay, so when they want to go and what level of English they have, what they want to study, what universities they want to go to, will influence if we can start working with them, like if we can work for them for fall 2025, or we have to wait until next January 2026, which is the spring 2026. So all these things we do communicate to the student and the family. Okay. Another great thing, and that we guarantee and that we're proud of, is that we guarantee university offers. Okay. In my previous calls, in my previous call, in my previous talk, okay, I did mention how we make sure that we guarantee university offers, okay, and we've been doing it for all our students, and it's we make them fill out a very extensive form, putting so they can put their academic, competitive experience, budget, preferences, what they want to study, like various questions that makes us study the profile, okay, and then go to us with a strategy call with the family and the student. And if all the budget, academic, esports, and preferences fit, okay, like we know what universities potentially it could go to. So that's how we can guarantee offers, okay. So that's also like having a guarantee to for parents by contract, okay, is very powerful for them, because like especially for international students that are in another continent, the parents, like it's already hard to let your child, study abroad. So so we want to, give them as much trust and confidence as possible. Okay. Also, well, our competitive advantage and how we differentiate from various platforms, okay, is that we have a personalized approach. Okay. We have weekly calls with the students and the family. Like we submit weekly reports, weekly emails aligning, with various tutorials along the process that they need to do the next steps. Okay, and it's a very like weekly personalized approach, and for sure at least once a week we always establish a touch point with the family and the student, so they feel like they have a direction and know what to do in every step of the process. And honestly, that harms the family and also the students. Okay, so that is our main competitive advantage, the personalized process. Okay. Any questions up to here? I see 24 people in the live stream already. No? Okay, I'll continue then. Okay, so because in the first call we also cover a bit, about our process with the student. We are aware that the student will not remember step by step the process. Okay, so we outline it very clearly in our checklist for the parents, so they have a clear understanding, and in the second call they can basically, we don't have to go over everything again. Okay, so the first step, okay, is assessment. They complete the form. We said we analyzed it. They're eligible, perfect. Let's go into the first call. Okay, so that means that they're eligible academically, competitively, and budget wise. Okay, and we can also cover like potential universities they could go to. Okay, that of course will depend on the English exam results that they get, on their GPA, and the recruiting needs of the current programs. Okay, but we kind of some families already want to know like what universities can my kid host potentially. So based on their budget and preferences, we give them an estimated list. Okay, so that comes in more. Okay, although we do mention that at first we have to start the process, because we need to know like what result in the Duolingo or TOEFL they're going to get. Okay, the recruiting needs for X or Y program, because like 1 month can be this recruiting need, and the next month they already have a team established. So also, we have to make sure that they understand this. Okay, and we're very clear about that. Okay, and well, university matching. Okay, so as I mentioned, we work with like probably like most of the top Collegiate Esports programs and 1,200 universities. Okay, and basically based on what they want to study, their competitive level, their GPA, their English exam results, and the location they want to go to, small, mid-sized, large universities, all that we match them. Okay, and and negotiate formal offers from the for them, so the family can know more information about the university, what's the budget they're expected to pay. So when they jump in the call with esports director and us, okay, they already know all the information about the university. And in another previous call, I also covered how we we teach the students how to talk with esports directors, what questions to ask them as well, both academically about the esports program, internships, post-graduation questions, all this, so the students can prepare with initiative, okay? And they're the ones asking the questions, not the esports director just making the 5-minute intro about their program and talking all the time. So we love that our students come prepared, and that makes them have a great first impression with the esports director. Okay, so before I go to the next slide, any questions, guys? The chat is very shy. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so step 3, again, we outline, okay, that by contract we guarantee offers based on the maximum budget that they are going to have to invest that we agreed on, okay, and we specify like all the conditions that we agreed on the calls and by email. So before working, okay, and signing both ends, everything is very clear, okay, and ongoing support. So depending on the package that the family and the student select, we do have ongoing support for students that become our student ambassadors, okay, like the support is ongoing throughout all the years, and basically we do like interviews with them, we do like post collabs, and if they needed any help or any guidance, because like most of the team like are international and has studied abroad in the States, okay, so like we're always like talking to them, like at least, you know, at the end of every semester, especially the ones that are the most engaged and more excited. There's the students that are more shy and are more like leave me alone, but like the ones that are engaged, like we always keep in touch and help them in whatever they need. Okay, so then the third part of the checklist, okay, is career opportunities. Okay, so how the student can, you know, communicate to their parents the career opportunities that are in the NA collegiate scene, esports collegiate scene. Okay, so I mean, until now, okay, US and Canada, in terms of balancing academics, okay, and practice and competition in esports. For now, no other countries, you know, a similar like have a similar thing, you know, that the university gives them esports scholarship and gives them scholarship. Have amazing infrastructure, okay, gives them work opportunities inside the esports program, okay. Like for now, US and Canada are like world class in that, okay. I don't know in the near future, but that's why we work with US and Canadian universities, and both with international and domestic students, so they have an amazing experience, basically. Like, for example, where I'm from, back in Europe, like Spain, okay, it's like, and many students that we help transfer have that same problem, is that yes, I go to university, but I didn't have to balance practice and competition, and it's a lot, and the university doesn't care about my esports stuff, so like I'm up to here. So, you know, an opportunity like that is amazing for them. So that's what we outlet to them, you know, like both the esports program and the school administration are joined, okay, and the class schedule and practice and competitive schedule, okay, are very well balanced, okay, and they work around you, okay. That's the added value. Like when I used to work in sports, sending and guiding student athletes to US and Canadian universities, same thing. The students could keep competing at a high level, okay, and being able to go class. Okay, and if they had to miss class because they had a competition, they could do the presentation of the exam before or after. They were representing the university, so they're very proud of that, and they were very flexible. Same with esports. So yeah, like that's what I do. What I do to offer. I did the same opportunity with tennis, loved it, and yeah, now I do this. I got esports players, coaches, and content creators to study in the US and Canada. Yeah. Any questions? I see more people hitting in. No? Okay, I'll continue. Okay, so why were the right choice? Okay, well, we know the sports directors. We know how to talk and negotiate with them. Okay, so if you go by yourself or you go with us, you probably get more scholarship with us. Okay, so that's an added value. Okay, of us that we create a profile. Okay, and we talk about these sports directors about you. Okay, outline your strengths and how you're going to be valuable to the esports program. Okay, and then, well, of course, like then we'll prepare you to have like a first interview with them, and we're there with you. And the first impression that you give compared to a student that is not prepared, is like they can tell the difference. Okay, so that's why scholarship money, both in the esports program, okay, like is way higher. And also we try to search for work opportunities inside the campus, although it's not guaranteed because first you have to apply and be on campus. Okay, but yeah, the esports directors, especially for international students, like take very well care of the international students if they need, to work on campus to get some extra cash. Okay, to pay for daily expenses. Okay. Yes, and 50 to 100%. That means housing, food, and tuition. Okay, some students, depending on where they want to go, some university administrations, okay, don't offer full rides or don't offer full tuition scholarships. Okay, like depending. Like we had like top players, they wanted to study mechanical engineering, for example, in Lawrence Tech. Okay, and well, they wanted the amazing degree, the amazing academic experience. They were amazing players, but Lawrence Tech didn't offer full rides or full tuition scholarships, so they paid what they paid, and they were okay with it. Okay, so every student is very different. Some students, are like, yeah, I want that full ride or that full tuition scholarship. So well, we connect them with universities, okay, that offer this kind of scholarship. Okay, so doesn't matter if you're an amazing competitive player, depending also on your academic needs, okay, and your budget. Okay, some players, top players, are not always looking for those full rides and full tuition. They're looking for an amazing academic experience that has their degree, that when they graduate, well, they're going to end up in amazing companies. Okay, so it's not all about esports. Okay, it's about knowing what internship opportunities the university has. Okay, if they require an internship to graduate. Also, the post graduation average salaries of your degree. Okay, what companies are they connected to? Like the career counselor. Okay, how do they help them? Stuff like this. So like that's super important. Okay, so esports amazing experience, but like we make them explore the 360 experience, and in the call with esports directors, like they ask these questions. Okay. Okay. So it's been like 19 minutes. I've been talking to myself. Come on, guys. Any questions? By the way, this, as always, is going to be recorded, okay? Okay. Another great thing, okay, that we do is we have student ambassadors, okay? Like students that we have worked with and are already in the States, love working with us, are there having an amazing time, okay? And yeah, they don't mind us giving their Discord ID and their Twitter. Okay, so every call with the student and how we have, we shared with them like 2 or 3 students that they can reach out, and the students like are always open for video calls, okay, or like chatting on text, because like one thing is like having our perspective, and another thing is having the student perspective, and the student perspective is also a game changer. So when they have both perspectives, okay, that also brings tranquility to the family, because at the end of the day, like every student we have a call like just wants to go, but it's the family, that it's the most rational, and we understand, and where we discuss like all the finances, where we have to build like confidence with them, to trust us, because essentially we are like their kid. We are they're trusting us to hit them, into another continent, so sometimes or into another country. So yeah, they have to trust us. Yeah. So yeah, we do offer, complete transparency, and reach out to most of our students. We have students ambassadors in various video games from different countries. Okay, so we always try to match the video game and the country if possible, so there's more relatability. Okay, guys, this is all I had to share about the checklist. Okay, as a brief. Do you guys have any questions before we finish? I see 57 people in the stream, but no questions. Okay, guys. In that case, I really thank all the 57 people that have been in the stream. One day, I hope you leave a comment and ask me a question. But yeah, I'll see you guys next Thursday. And next Thursday, we're gonna bring one of our partners to talk about the collegiate Rocket League scene, okay, and his journey and stuff. Okay, he's a content creator from Canada, and like he's going to explain, like he's a very, he's very into the CRL and all that. So you guys are going to get great value from that. Okay, so have a great evening or rest of your day, depending on what part of the world you're in, and I'll see you next Thursday.